Praise the Lord, saints. Greenleaf. Why?
That's my church face.
Don't ever go to church again.
I have a brand new face. It's like that.
Tell her not to go. That's her regular face or her church face.
That's her church face. She said, why didn't you tell me my church face looked like that?
No, that's not the. I know who you're talking about. That's not the face.
It's like that. Because I'm serious.
I don't like that friend. Anyway, sorry to this man. Greenleaf. While I pull up the notes, sister, do you have a
First, giving honor to God,
okay,
who is the head of my life.
Show deal.
Greenleaf is a television show on OWN.
It is, yes.
And we are, I don't know, we're not petty in particular today.
I mean, always, but
we are Rambling K's mother and Rambling K today. And we're about to present to you the word as it relates to Greenleaf. Keep us in your prayers. Sister Kayla.
You are so aggravated. So, girl, Charity up in the room, honey, with the baby. First time we done seen Charity with the baby since, Lord,
I think baby 14, wasn't it?
Baby was grown. Baby sitting up there teaching his mama algebra or something. That baby. Last time we saw the baby, like 2 episodes ago, wasn't the baby still little? This was a toddler.
Let us come get the baby.
This baby is potty trained nearly. And they playing and having a good time, and she telling the baby, "You're not gonna see me as much because I'm gonna be a pastor."
We don't see the baby, we see you. That look like it done changed.
This baby don't know who you are. This baby don't ever see you. Marisol is this baby's mother. Anyway, in the meantime, honey, Grace done bust up in the room, child, with an attitude. Honey, an attitude and some beautiful waves in her hair.
Yeah, she got a good stylist.
And she had done said, "Why did you call Noah?" I thought it was rude of him to come by and not say anything to me.
I've known him as long as you.
She had the nerve to say, I want to know the age difference between Grace and Charity. I really do.
Because one's supposed to be the oldest and the one's the youngest, right?
So that's usually how siblings go.
But I mean, no. They had Faith and Jacob in the middle.
I believe.
That's where I think it runs.
Yeah, I think Grace is the oldest and Charity is like the baby. Yeah. That's what she was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The
I'm younger and older like that. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, birth order.
I think Grace was the oldest. I still want to know was Charity Lionel's baby too, because she was light skinned too. Anybody I mean, yeah, who Faith? Faith. I want to know if Faith is
cannot be denied. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
A voice deep down inside. Your every need supplied.
All right. Every week I ask you for a solo, and now you want to just pop up with one. Okay.
The Faith did it. Faith did it. Put me right in my heart.
All right. Well, praise God. But anyway. She said, Charity had the nerve to say that at some point Noah and Charity were the talk of the town. And Grace said, "Well, you were 5?" Like, girl, what? How,
I mean, you fast. You were looking at boys and you fast.
Well, I was gonna marry Lil Bow Wow when I was 5, so
you changed your mind.
Sure did.
They talked about that on Righteous and Wretched today. I was listening to an old episode. That one was on an old episode. They talked about your boo. I'm sorry.
It ain't my boo. I don't know whose boo that is. Sorry to this man. Somebody come pick up their boo. Ain't none of mine. Anywho, back to Charity's boo, Noah. That's why I want to know the age difference between them, because is it like
10 or something?
But all the little girls had a crush on the older boys down to the church.
Yeah, that's like normal.
Like that's just the regular thing. I personally didn't, because we didn't have no older boys down to the church.
We did.
All the boys were younger than me, actually.
That's bad.
Ryan and Matthew and them?
Yeah, that's little.
I mean, Ricky was
like your brother. That was weird.
That ain't it. But yeah, we didn't have any older boys.
DJ, he's a real
DJ's my brother.
But that's a
It's not.
It's a brother. It
ain't it, honey. I ain't never had a crush on them niggas. Anywho, but it's not uncommon for the baby at the church to have a crush on the older boy, or, vice versa, older girl, or however. So I'm trying to figure out, was this just she was 5 and Noah was, 10, 11, 12, and she just thought he was the cutest thing, or did they actually go together? I just want to know.
That's probably the cutest thing.
It was probably just, look at little Charity got a crush on Noah.
For her to bring it up was like, girl,
30 years ago.
Girl.
Anyway.
If people was picking you up, it don't count.
It don't. It just don't. If your mama got to supervise your baths, it don't count. It just does not count. Anyway, Charity said that, honey. Grace was like, girl, I'm not even finna do this with you. She went on about her day, because she know her sister crazy.
My little crazy sister.
Now Carissa had done come downstairs, child, asked for the furniture.
I want her to have some medication.
I want everybody on this show needs medicine. I was watching this episode like, dang, everybody crazy. Grace crazy, AJ crazy. You know Sophia done lost her mind. Zora been crazy since crazy was cool. Jacob crazy, Carissa crazy, Lady May crazy. Bishop, we don't know, he's just a man. I think he might just be dumb. But I think Jacob is a little more crazy than he is dumb. Everybody just
that new baby boy crazy.
Who's new baby boy? I said AJ.
Oh, okay, that's his name.
Yeah, AJ crazy. I really think Aaron, Grace's twin brother Aaron, is crazy too. I think he's crazy, but we're gonna get around to it. But anywho, Carissa comes downstairs and asks Lady May for the furniture because they get ready to move. And Lady May say, we just
That's how she wanted to say it.
I doubt it.
I'm helping her.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's gonna be my real wide. Just let it lay out.
You painted your nails.
Yeah, that was my sick activity.
Okay, cute. But yeah, she was like, I just gave y'all some furniture when y'all had done moved the first time. Y'all going on down to.
And then you left it. How you gonna ask somebody for furniture and they gave you furniture not so long ago and you left
She
it?
said it was part of the agreement.
Whose agreement?
I don't know. I ain't never heard of an agreement that you gotta leave stuff.
Your furniture?
Your things. Did y'all leave y'all clothes too? Is your panties down to the house?
Because Lord,
that's what happened to me.
Again, listening to them boys, they got to talking about that girl in them drawers. When I saw that, I clicked immediately. I want to see the drawers lady. I couldn't preach because of the drawers.
Well, I need to buy them.
I saw that.
Say, why I need to buy them?
Because I wasn't thinking of her name at the moment. I got to looking down the list. When I saw that, I said, So let me see what these silly boys had to say about these drawers.
Anyway, because we trying to do our video. We're not really trying to promote them at the moment. Yeah. We love them down. Righteous and Ratchet. Y'all gonna catch
they do. We gonna do some of their stuff.
We working. We are doing us at the moment. So let's talk about what we talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll call them back.
So I don't understand the deal about the furniture. What?
It don't.
Unless you put something in and attached it to the house and it became a fixture.
Your couch, you ain't nailed your couch down to that floor.
You ain't nailed your couch down.
I don't understand. She talking about it was a part of the agreement. And girl,
how you gonna agree to give somebody else's furniture away?
Like this, that don't make. What is going on with this hers? They creepy out. They got spirits, honey.
Honey, they're playing.
They got spirits.
Is this what you said?
Yes, I do need to run in here just very briefly.
Okay.
But yeah, she asking for the furniture and May said no, and I mean what? Okay, she said no, but Carissa had the nerve to get indignant and upset and ask her daddy. She done went and asked Bishop.
Who do that?
See, what I would have done was ask them at the same time, and whoever said no, and that's just that on that.
But the deal is, any parent knows we don't do play against the parent. That she did. That's why May called her a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Who plays against the parents?
Children. And not me.
Little children.
Not me. My parents played against each other. They didn't really. I was always in the middle. It's very tragic. It'll be in my biography.
What are you talking about?
Y'all always had different stuff y'all wanted me to do. I had this set of rules over here and this set of rules over there.
That's because he didn't want to work with me.
That's none of my business. The point is, not these Christmas trees up in here.
Yes, down there.
Ugh, hate it. But Carissa dumb because she should have asked Bishop first. First of all, you got to know who to go to get what you want. She should have asked Bishop first. Number one.
Only thing about it, in a normal household, he couldn't have really answered that. Not without having an answer to her.
But if she asked him first, he may have been able to persuade May. But
let me get back to you.
Her going and asking May and May saying no, and then she going back to ask Bishop. And then Bishop having to come around and try to persuade May. May mad.
Yes, it did.
If she would have asked Bishop first, we probably could have avoided a little bit of the anger. And a lot bit of the violence. Because we had done got violent, but we get there after a while. And then this was Carissa telling May for the first time that they're getting ready to move out. Like all of this at once. Can we have furniture because we about to move because we sold the land? Like, you don't just spring that. You don't spring that. It was ghetto. It was real ghetto. For some reason, May is also still very upset with Bishop for going to guest preach down in Atlanta. I do not understand. I don't understand.
That I didn't get one Sunday. I don't know what in the world.
On my nerves.
One Sunday. He ain't preaching. He ain't the pastor. He loves to preach.
He needs some lotion.
Why can't he go preach one Sunday? For a friend.
Sunday. One. He not guest pastoring. He guest speaking. He not interim pastoring. He's not. I don't understand. He is Bishop Greenleaf. Bishop generally holds a higher title. I don't know what denomination they're supposed to be, but bishop means that he can do a little more than just pastor.
Most pastors can.
Most pastors can?
Yeah.
As far as guest speak, yeah. But I'm saying she acting like he just a local pastor. I mean, she don't make sense. But with him having the title bishop, he should have been guest speaking all over the country anyway. Coming around, going around, hey, we having something, we want Bishop Greenleaf to come, blah, 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 blah.
Right, yeah, he should have been out there.
Because he the bishop. Now, I don't know how Bishop works in their church. I know how Bishop works in our church. I don't understand. I really don't understand. But aside from Bishop, from him having the title of bishop, he guest speaking in Atlanta down the street. They in Tennessee. It's not like he got to go from California, across the country to Atlanta and be gone for...
He ain't going to go from Seattle to Miami or nothing.
It's a quick little plane ride. Boom. Atlanta. Everybody praise the Lord. Turn in your Bibles. Do. If anybody wants to be blessed, come up to the altar. Hand, head. And then he go,
turn to your neighbor, slap him in the top of the head, tell him you healed.
Yeah.
And move on.
And then, they going to have dinner with, whoever is there to greet him. Hopefully won't nobody be in his room looking at his drawers so he won't have to preach. And then he fly on back home.
Oh, Jesus.
He ain't gone for a month of Sundays. He is one Sunday. I don't understand, May. She talking about we have to focus on getting the church back. Can y'all focus on what the Lord is leading y'all to do? The Lord has opened an opportunity for the bishop to go and speak and bless others at a service, and you so worried.
Don't worry about this church.
I don't have to. The church that's not yours anymore.
Yeah, and I know you may have built it and all of that, but sometimes the Lord has something better for you.
And even if he don't, if he leading you over here to go speak, if they have asked you to speak, you commune with the Lord, he said go on speak. It don't make no sense.
And it's people he knows.
It don't make no sense. This is Desiree.
He said my friends.
Desiree, you know Desiree, y'all go way back. I just didn't understand. I don't get what May is trying to do here. Because I can't see Bishop doing anything to help get the church back anyway. Because May wants to make this her mission. She meeting with Bob and carrying on and going all around. What is Bishop doing?
I tell you, he acting.
Because
she acting.
Because earlier in the season when Bishop asked how he can help, she said she ain't need his help. So why he can't go preach?
Hey, she got everybody on lock.
She ain't got me on lock.
Because
I be in Atlanta.
Yeah. Grace can't say nothing about what she need to do, what she wants to do, what's happening with her, because she got to be perfect.
Grace flew to Arizona, and her mama called her back and said, come home, and Grace came right on home. I'm like, Grace, you in your 40s? You is grown. And I don't like the they almost hit that car. You see how close they are to that red car?
Because they were so busy looking at that car moving.
And she hit that gas, honey, and I got worried. Anywho,
so we didn't see nothing. We're going to back up.
I did. I'm taking license plate numbers and I'm calling the police. Anywho, I call the police on white people. Anywho, I just don't understand what May has going on over there, because when Bishop asked her, what can I do to help? And she, I think it was like the first episode, she was just like, I don't need your help and you blah, blah, blah. So why he can't go preach?
But then it all gets me when you look at the thing, and she's really trying to get the church, and I'm going to get the church, and I'm going to be pastor, and Charity wants the church, and she wants to preach, and she wants to be assistant pastor, and Jacob wants to be assistant pastor, and Paul Grace is kind of like, huh? Everybody wants to be the pastor of this church. What? Maiden found out they don't even like her.
I don't know how she just found it out, but okay.
We don't want you to be the pastor because we don't like you. That's what they said.
That's what they said.
So now that you know that, you ain't deterred?
I don't get the
understand.
I don't get the lay members either, because if I don't like the first lady of the church, I'm not gonna go to the church. So why they were staying there that long, I don't understand. Because if I see a stank first lady, I'm automatically like, the bishop, or the pastor, I don't fuck with that. I don't want to be at that church.
Because there are a lot of those situations around.
Are they big churches like Calvary's supposed to be?
No.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No, the big churches, they do all right overall.
Because if Jamal and Giselle get married down in New Birth, I would be genuinely surprised. Well, no. Because they celebrities, and folks like to go to celebrity churches. But
and Jamal is Jamal, but he can preach. If you want to know about Jesus,
I can preach.
I'm gonna need you to come preach Sunday.
My wife won't let me. Lady May won't let me.
Oh, but the only problem is
she won't let me.
We got a guest people at Calvary this
A guest speaker
at Calvary this weekend. We're gonna have to get another.
Can you
Sunday.
stop feeling with that? It's making my nerves bad.
We're gonna get you another Sunday.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, moving on, because we've been on this forever. Son AJ is in Grace's office, and Grace is all in her feelings about it, and I don't understand. You a pastor at the church. It's not uncommon to have meetings and conversations with people in your office.
And it was like he's sitting in a chair, she's sitting on the couch. It wasn't weird or nothing.
But I mean, when she saw him in the office, she was, what are you doing here? You can't just come to my...
I got her reaction to it.
I didn't because
she knows who he is, but nobody else heard that conversation. What was weird was, so like you said, she's a pastor. She's got somebody in his office. Number one, how you gonna just walk up in her office?
We ain't gotten there yet.
We have?
Not yet. Because I'm still trying to get why Grace is acting a fool. Because number one, you in the office with the boy by yourself. Ain't nobody around, and he not like, hey mama, what's going on? He didn't do all that. He's standing in the office. You open the door, he in there. Ain't nobody else in there. Why are you? It was so suspicious.
Well, it was suspicious if you were like coming in with her, I would think.
I mean, but just
if you were coming in with her, then I think maybe not.
Her feeling some kind of way, because when we'll get to where you are, when a big head preacher walked in, and
I liked him on the other show. I don't like him on this show.
Yeah, she seemed nervous. She seemed sketchy, and it's like, what is sketchy about you being a pastor and having a person in your office? They might need counseling or whatever. She has met with people before. She was out down at the jail trying to get that white lady out of jail. You know, she has met. It's not like she's a pastor that don't talk to people and meet with people. We've seen her do
only go meet with her through the deacons after a vetting process.
Right. I just don't understand why she was being so suspicious. And then when big head preacher came in, she was, nervous acting. And it's just like, girl, I don't understand. It was weird. It was very weird. Anywho, long story short, because I'm gonna get big head preacher and Charity out the way. Big head preacher goes over into his office. Charity comes into the office. She had on this cute black dress. I love that for her. Wear that all the time.
Yeah, she be
doing so much with these outfits. But big head preacher says that he wants information on the dread-headed boy in Grace's office, and Charity says, she quits basically. I'm not doing this anymore. Now Charity had done talked to Ricky Dillard, the gay musician, about her situation. She said she going to hell. I said, show live. And he said, well, no, hell is for people who, you don't want to repent, and it sounds like you feel guilty and you want to repent, so go ahead and repent. And I'm like, common sense, Charity. Common sense. You've been in church all your life. Your daddy the bishop. You don't know to just turn to God, repent. Everybody's so stupid on this show. Everybody's stupid. Anywho, so big head preacher tells Charity to look up the boy, and she says she quits and she don't want to be evil. And big head preacher says uncovering evil is not evil. And I said to big head preacher that the Lord can uncover his own evil.
He just does not need the help.
He really doesn't.
That you were trying to offer.
He's good. He is the Lord. Like he got it.
And ain't nothing to uncover to God. He already knows.
He's very clear on the situation.
You the dummy. As how Brad Fox used to say, you big dummy. That's him.
You were giving more of an Aunt Esther voice, but
I mean, I'm a girl. I can't help it.
You can. Anywho, because it was the inflection, it wasn't really the tone of voice, but whatever. Anywho, so I'm sick of Charity. I'm sick of big head preacher. I really want them both to go away. In the meantime, honey, Zora had done got a call from her boyfriend's girlfriend. Her boyfriend's girlfriend, who was also her girlfriend. I don't know what them kids doing.
The most.
Oh, honey, he struggled to get out that car. I'm glad he made it.
Honey, lots of people struggle.
Child, he was having a time.
That's why I say get to keep these cars higher. So
he was struggling to get in my truck. To get in it.
That's because your truck is like an 18-wheeler. I need a step ladder.
It's not an 18-wheeler.
It's tall.
You will never compare me to Robin Dixon. Oh, his phone. Oh, is it cracked? Oh, no, that was his keys. Whew. Because I cracked my phone the other day, and I would have much rather cracked the real. But anyway, Zora gets a phone call from the heifer. I don't remember her name, but the heifer she was helping do her baby hairs, but they didn't look no different. They're heifer. Talking about they having a party. So Zora goes on over to the party, and honey, the boy, the football playing boy, is he a football player? He's a sports boy. I think it's football. That Jacob is supposed to be mentoring.
Yeah, I think you're right. Go ahead.
It don't make no
He plays sports.
The sports boy that Jacob is supposed to be mentoring is drunk, honey, and acting a fool. So Zora had to call her daddy. The Confederate flag, it really ain't that big a deal. It really is not. Now, where you got the Confederate flag, because I'm not going to buy one to set it on fire. That's crazy. But I may rip one off my neighbor's house and set it on fire. That's I ain't have to pay for that. Anywho, so Zora had to call her daddy. Now, her daddy was in this meeting with the deacons, honey. And we saw Deacon Lesbian Wig.
His things that he wanted to do for the Lord.
And Deacon Lesbian Wig was sitting over there, honey, in a pink suit, just looking as she looks. And that's Granny, ain't it? Wasn't that Big Granny?
949, there you go.
I thought it said it. Oh, no.
I don't even know what that is.
Anywho, child, whatever. Where are you folks going?
The man look. I was gonna go over there and see how much that double size building is too.
For what?
Daddy said I could build a building.
Y'all are so ghetto.
Oh Lord, that's how I would want to build it. I can't fool with him.
Anywho, I wouldn't trust Daddy to even allow you. He said it, but then you come over there, and you done bought that thing, you bring it over to the lot,
to the slab of ground,
and he tell you you can't lay your house down. Now you got this house. Where you gonna put it now?
Take it out of the yard and go home.
This big old piece, this double. Honey, I wouldn't trust it. He would have to
sign me over that spot.
Right.
It's going to be in my name, Valerie, as he called me.
Valerie. I don't trust him far as I can throw him, but I love him down.
Ooh, and we'll whoop a nigga about him.
I don't know if I whoop him down.
I would.
I don't know if I
That's
would.
my dude. He bad, but that's my bad dude.
I might cuss a nigga out, but I don't know if I whoop a nigga.
Yeah, I haven't breaking down. I give me some more.
Anyway, child. So Jacob done had to run out the meeting, honey, and we don't know how the deacons voted. They was getting ready to vote for what he was talking about. We don't know what happened. But he had to go to, because Zora done called him. He went over to the house, honey, and now the folks fighting. The sports kids was fighting, and Jacob in the middle, honey, and Zora just standing there looking because her daddy told her don't move, so she just standing there. It was just a mess. It was truly.
Well, that's a parent thing. You need to be able to locate her when he located her.
Okay. It was a mess. And long story short, honey, Jacob is done got fired. Now, we're going to come back to that. Put a pin in it. A pin. That means don't talk about it before I get there. But you know you love to do that.
I be thinking.
I know you do. In the meantime, twin brother Aaron is here. Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin?
Because did he break up with her for Kevin?
For Aaron.
He done got dropped. In the words of the preacher. Dropped.
I just don't understand. Where is Kevin? Anyway, Grace calls Aaron, asks him, can AJ have a job, without explaining that AJ is his nephew. I got this.
Can you give your nephew a job, baby?
Because Aaron is just so gung-ho to have a sister. It's suspicious and it's weird.
You know, some people love their newfound sibling.
I
love my
say
siblings.
that it's, yeah, you keep finding them. I say that it's suspicious because Aaron's father, Aaron and Grace's father, very recently passed away. He left Grace all the money and didn't leave Aaron none of the money. They hadn't had a conversation about Grace. He died, I think, before we knew if Grace was really his daughter or not, as far as DNA. Now, we don't know if Lionel had done, swiped a strand of her hair and had it tested when she was a child. We don't know.
He just knew that was his baby.
But he ain't tell Aaron. And Aaron is supposed to just be fine with Grace having these millions of dollars, at least $100,000 to spare, because she done paid for the kids to go to summer school or summer camp for $100,000. She got all this money. Aaron didn't get no money from his daddy. His daddy really didn't see it for him being gay and such which. And he just loves his sister down.
Well, it wasn't her fault, though.
Still.
Because apparently he has money. He is the attorney.
It's not about the money. It's about the respect from the father. I don't know. It's suspicious. It's very suspicious for him to be just so cool. And he made a remark when he and Grace were sitting and talking about AJ and seeing if we can give him this job. He said, if I ever need a kidney, or a liver, I know where to go. It made me wonder, is the boy sick? And do he need a vital organ?
Be nice to your sister.
Be nice to this heifer.
Honey, I'll be nice too.
Because I'm going to need this organ after a while. I wonder if that's what it is.
This going to play out.
You know cancer run in the family.
Yeah.
They might have to take a chunk of the boy's liver. He might have got liver cancer. They got to take a piece of liver. They got to give him some of Grace's liver. We don't know. But I caught that and it made me worry. It made me worry. Anyway, May said no on the furniture again. Bishop went in and said, let them have some furniture. Bless them as they leave. May said, no. Absolutely not. No.
They get nothing.
No furniture. I just gave them furniture. This ain't Ashley's. This ain't Hank's. I don't know what other furniture. Cleo's. I don't know if these are local furniture places or international furniture places.
You started big and went on down to the house.
Okay, well, whatever. This ain't the furniture places, honey. This ain't Walmart's home and garden section. This ain't Target. This the house. These is my pieces of furniture that I know I had handcrafted, because you know me is bougie and fancy.
I would too if I could, girl.
No, they can't take the furniture.
So set up.
She said no. Anyway, AJ had done went over to this job interview, and Aaron is speaking these high praises. Oh, we just love Grace. Grace is the real deal. We love her down. I've seen her give the shoes off her feet to a complete and total stranger. I've seen her do it with my own eyes. And AJ was feeling away. He was feeling some kind of way, and I understood.
So my mama gave me away, and she gives the shoes off her feet to strangers.
She didn't get the shoes off her feet and the baby out her uterus.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wish I would cut off my internet, honey, because I'd be over here acting fool. Anyway, we find out that May feels unwanted because the church don't like her. It's like, girl, but you've been trifling and mean. What you act?
Extra bougie. Your sister don't like you.
Yo, Mavis had done left town, honey, and she ain't called. It's been a year. We ain't seen Mavis since.
Did she even come to brother's funeral? I don't think so.
She didn't do Mac. She didn't see him.
He dead, huh? All right, then.
May he rest, maybe.
Maybe. Let him flip. Let him flip.
Tossing and turning.
She ain't had nothing for him.
Let me see. Okay, so we get to Carissa again, because we kept going back and forth between. But anyway, we get back to Carissa. Carissa done wrote a letter, honey, a 4-page letter like Aaliyah to Lady May. She said, I wrote this letter, but I think I want to tell you face to face that no one has ever hurt me like you have hurt me. I just don't understand. And when I was a child,
I could understand if Jacob was dead and you wouldn't have to deal with her no more. What you doing the most?
But we ain't even got there yet.
Well, I'm talking about even this letter.
I know what you're saying, but we're not even at that point yet. I'm trying to figure out how you let your mother-in-law hurt you like that, girl. You were grown, established, you got a job. Y'all could have been living on your own a long time ago because you have a job. I don't understand. I do not understand. I'm not going to just sit around. I understand her not wanting to live in the house. I don't understand why she wasn't saving up and making. Where's your money going? You got a job. You have had a job the whole time. We ain't never seen Carissa get laid off. She the dean or the principal or the whoever she is, honey, down to the school.
The queen of the castle.
And has been. Where's your money going? You ain't paying rent. You wasn't paying rent because you was at the Greenleaf estate. So you weren't paying rent. You weren't paying utilities. You have a job. When y'all went to Triumph, maybe some of your money got kind of tied up in that. I understand. But I still don't understand why y'all had to stay at the Raggedy Triumph house. If you had a job and you ain't have rent, utilities, y'all had family dinner all the time.
Yeah, and I'm certain you were on the church payroll.
On the church payroll. Where's y'all's money and why you couldn't get y'all a
somewhere
home?
To stay.
That's where I am. Because Lady May wouldn't have had the opportunity to hurt me because I'd have been at the house.
Ain't nobody sick or crippled where you got to keep them or nothing. Why? Everybody's in good bodily health. What is the problem? They're not saying anybody technically has mental problems. I'm trying to think all the reasons why you might have to work a certain way, live a certain way rather.
Right. I'm just really at a loss with Carissa. I really am. I don't understand. She has too much going on and not enough going on all at once, and it's just not coming together for me. Carissa don't come together for me. So she's sitting here telling this, freestyling this letter she done wrote. Nobody has ever hurt her more than Lady May, and her mother always saw her as competition. And I'm saying, like, what they got to do with May, but whatever. And I just wanted you to like me, but you never did. I said, May don't like her own daughter.
She just started like her.
She don't like Charity. She don't like Grace. We don't know how she was with Faith.
Nerves, though.
Jacob is her boy. But we don't know how she was with Faith.
No.
We know she don't like Charity because
dismissive. You can tell she had to be dismissive with Faith. She missed it all because she wasn't paying her attention.
She dismissive with Charity.
Very dismissive.
And she straight didn't like Grace. Just
she like her. Then now that we found out that Grace is somebody else's daughter, she seems to be a lot calmer.
Yeah, to an extent.
It's
I really feel like she should have just been mad at herself. And when they called Iyanla in for Charity, Charity ain't been helped. They should have been calling Iyanla in for the whole family, but whatever. Y'all call Iyanla back so she can come around.
I forgot she'd been on.
Yeah, Iyanla came and tried to help Charity, and we ain't, we ain't having.
She have funny hair.
Iyanla always has funny hair.
No, she don't.
She does. Her face be beat though, beat for the heavens. But we ain't seen Charity drinking as much or as sloppy drunk, so I guess Iyanla helped her with that. But the rest, Iyanla say, it's not for me.
Here we go, need medicine.
Everybody needs, I'm telling you, everybody needs medicine. May, Grace, Faith, Charity. Well, Faith don't need to. She's safe in his arms. Charity, Jacob, Carissa, Zora, Sophia, probably Zora little brother, Sophia brother. Charity baby probably gonna need some medicine after a while. Honey, Marisol need medicine to have to deal with these niggas. Terry J. Vaughn, who was the maid in the first season, but then she disappeared. She probably at the home somewhere in the mental institution somewhere because everybody crazy. Everybody is crazy. White man Bob is crazy. Big head preacher crazy. Carmen Sandiego, the secretary, is crazy. Deacon lady, lesbian wig is crazy.
Every time I see her now, she tickled me so bad.
With that hat and that trench coat.
Where in the world?
It's Carmen Sandiego. We found her. She down in Calvary.
Oh my God, in the parking lot.
Deacon lesbian wig is crazy. Patti LaBelle crazy. Everybody crazy. Everybody been on this show crazy. Just as off.
I can't get over Patti LaBelle and that sketch show though. That's another conversation.
Black lady sketch show. Child, everybody is absolutely insane on this show. They all need medicine. But back to the craziest one, Carissa. Well, Charity and Carissa run neck and neck for me. But she telling her, I just wanted you to like me and you never did. And somehow we had done got into her telling Lady Seal May that she is broke down hoopty or something. And Lady May reached her hand back and slapped her across her face. She slapped her so hard. Lady May's bang had tried to reach and slap Carissa too. Did you see it? The bang lifted up off her head.
It scared May that she slapped her like that. Yeah. She wasn't expecting to slap her in the next way.
It was a terrible slap as far as theatrics go. It was awful, but I enjoyed it because I've been wanting Carissa to get slapped. I thought Jacob was going to slap her. I really give Jacob permission to call his sisters.
His mama took care of him. Oh, call his sisters. Okay. To go on whoop her.
To come slap Carissa. I don't want Jacob to do it, but I give him permission to call over to his sisters.
Sometimes you got to call in reinforcements.
You just do. But Carissa had done laid over on the bed and she holding her face and I'm just like, girl, really? Does it take all that? And she says, I hate you. While she's still on the bed, I hate you. And Bishop comes in, hey.
He just missed the whole fight.
Y'all making out? I said, Bishop, please go back downstairs and watch your sermon.
He missed it. He didn't know they was about to be rolling up under the couch.
Honey. Like dust mites, all up under that couch. Child, and Lady May tells Bishop that they've come to an understanding. And then Carissa was just mouth shut, honey, because she saw that old Memphis was finna come up at Lady May. Now there's Memphis and there's old Memphis. You don't want to see old Memphis. It was finna come up back when Bass Pro Shop was the Pyramid.
I remember before Pyramid.
Oof.
It was just a piece of ground.
It was just ground. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
It's like we go over there and like, there's a pyramid.
I've never seen
when I was a really little girl, there was no pyramid.
When I was a really little girl, there was a pyramid, honey. And it would be so cold in November walking up to the...
I put tights on you up.
Oh!
I tried. I covered
I would be dressed...
legs.
Now, Peter won't like this, but I would be dressed in a rabbit fur coat. Rabbit fur, honey.
It was a gift.
Tiptoeing up that pyramid, up the slope, up to the pyramid. Honey, it's so cold. I've never been that cold in my life.
I put tights on her.
I have never been that cold.
She had her white shoes and her white tights.
In my life.
She was
fabulous. Going up that pyramid in Memphis.
Fur. She was amazing.
Never in my life.
I ain't never had a fur.
Tiptoeing up that pyramid in Memphis. Anyway, but yeah, she basically had Carissa shut her mouth. Don't you say thanks?
Say something.
And she didn't. She didn't. What else I missed? Oh, Carissa then goes to the bathroom. You know, they get ready for bed. You know how they do on TV. Everybody getting ready for bed. They put their lotion on. That's the international sign for we getting ready for bed. Which I put my lotion on before bed too, so I can't even shade nobody. But Jacob says that he got fired because of the...
We just gonna have to stay here a little longer.
I kicked up my heels cackling.
I said, I bet she got pee running down her leg. That girl gonna put some... What's that stuff you put in there? Cyanide in her soup.
Girl. Child, we gonna wake up tomorrow and Carissa won't be woke. She won't be
gonna be sleeping, resting in the bosom of Jesus.
Safe in his arms.
Honey, this is a time to visit your mother.
Girl,
let
where's your
things
mama?
cool down.
Where is your mama? Do you have a sister or a brother you can hang out with for a little while?
Honey, I just need a holiday. I'll be back. Look like you do at church.
Honey, you might have to go sleep at the church, honey, because you about to die.
Honey.
What did Whoopi Goldberg say?
You done acting a fool with this boy mama and you live in her house.
Whoopi Goldberg said, you in danger, girl.
Because I was expecting her to say, get out of my house, but she didn't. She said, get out this room.
She did. May is trying to live right.
She want to be saved.
After all these years.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes it take you a while to get living saved together.
Yeah.
It does. I ain't gonna tell no story.
Honey, when Jacob said that they got fired, he got fired, I screamed. Yeah, I don't know why they would have to stay in the house because they've already sold the land. So I don't, the money from the land was supposed to pay for the house. I don't understand where we are here, but I still screamed.
Maintenance.
I mean, she got a job. I am so confused. They ain't got no savings. How they send Zora to school? I'm confused.
Their grandparents sent
Probably is. Probably is. Anywho, last thing we see is Grace. Grace comes on into the kitchen. She been crying. You know she cries every episode now. She didn't cry this much when her sister died. I was like, girl, this crying you doing? Your whole sister dead and you ain't crying like this.
She came through to work some things out.
She came here to reap souls. The Grace came through like the Grim Reaper. She had her scythe, her black dress like the Grim loves to wear. Honey, she came to reap. Anywho, she came on into the kitchen crying. Oh, I forgot to say she went over to AJ's house and asked him why he ain't answering his phone, and she sounded very motherly. Why you ain't answering your phone? I said, ooh, she don't really give Sophia all that. But AJ told her that he was upset with her, and if he would have stayed at the interview, because he left, he had to go to the bathroom and he just left. He would have ruined the whole thing for her. And he basically says, next time somebody asks me who I am, I'm gonna tell them. I was like, well, your spot blown up.
Yeah, you and Sophie, y'all twin.
Now, where's Noah? It don't take that long to catch a plane and get here.
Honey.
Where's Noah?
Noah is walking on in.
Honey, he is
walking on
He must be riding that ark on into
Maybe he on the phone with wife, and as he walking, he distracted, and he took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Isabel said, leave, and he said, okay, well, I'm gonna go on back down here where Grace at. I was like,
Grace and our son.
I said, what in the world? You didn't fight for her at all. You didn't want Isabel. Never did. Anywho, so yeah, AJ stormed out of the house, and so Grace went on back to her house, and she stood in front of her mother in the kitchen. Her mother was reading, what was it, Hebrews?
Hallelujah.
Was it Hebrews?
Something like that.
And she just was confused, and she asked Grace, do you understand? And I said, you asking your daughter?
I mean, she has an understanding.
But she don't like her though.
But I'm telling you now that her secret is out. She better.
But she still don't like her. I could be better with you and not like you.
But you
like your uncle and aunt. I ain't cussed them out yet. I don't like them.
You don't live with them either. Continue.
I said, hey, last time we was all together, I said, hey, both of them. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? There's no shade.
You're going to be a big girl after a while.
Tired of you.
Buy you a popsicle.
Oh. Can I get a fudge pop?
We'll see when I do.
Bluebell.
I haven't decided when yet.
I was going to buy you dinner today.
Ooh, I get you a fudge pop.
Trifling. Anyway, so Grace comes into the kitchen, and her mother is asking her, do you understand the text in Hebrews? Because it seems like there's some hidden messages. I said, I ain't never understood Hebrews myself, but I don't understand Genesis. I be reading Genesis like now.
Because they start having babies, and when they start having babies,
they really need to rename Genesis Ancestry.
Ancestry.com.
BibleAncestry.com, because I'm sitting here like, he done begat. I'm trying to take notes. So he begat.
I ain't gonna remember all these people.
This one, and
give me the high points.
Even mentioned ever again in the Bible? No. He done begat the E4.
Now his great grandson, when we go back down and begat some more, he gonna be important.
But the man himself, the great grandfather, he in there, and I'm trying to figure out like, girl, why we care? So whatever, honey. God wrote it, and we got to read it.
All right. The Canaanites, they put it together.
And so Grace says that she has a little trouble. She needs some help. And Lady Seal May says, well, what's wrong? What's going on? She says, my son. And Lynn Whitfield gave the most dramatic performance in her face. She was like, your what? Your excuse me? Whom? I don't have but 2 grandsons. We got Tinky Winky and we got Dipsy. There's no Lala and there's no Poe. I don't understand. These are the Teletubbies.
Who baby is it?
Who booty is it?
Did you adopt him?
Whose son? Who? Sophia transitioning?
When was you pregnant?
What's going on? Honey, all of that just in her face. And like, it was like a 10-second just, they panned to her face and it was like a 10-second facial reaction. I was like, Lynn
wasn't even
Whitfield.
10 seconds.
It might not have been. But Lynn was acting. Honey, she was so surprised. I was almost surprised.
You knew about the boy.
I've been seeing him. I was like, girl, she is acting boobs. She came on up.
Okay.
Anywho, yeah. I applauded Lynn's acting there. She did good. It was almost like in Women of Brewster Place. Almost, because she acted boots in that. Anywho, that was the show. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell my mama hey. And we will catch y'all next week for the next episode. And on Petty in Particular, which we're supposed to be recording tonight. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Who cares? Soon and very soon. Anyway, peace.